In Python, string is a collection of characters. So, in the real world, whenever you find out a name, it is called as a string. It can be a person name, country name, or city name, or it can be any other name. Because the name basically contains alphabets, and all the alphabets are called as characters. The actual meaning of a character is not only limited to alphabets, but also digits, spaces, and special characters like any kind of symbols like hash, $, etc. So all these are characters. It may include with the alphabets, digits, spaces, and special characters as well. Whenever you write a group of characters, like for example alphabets and also digits or any other special characters like this, it is called as a string. But how can you create the strings and manipulate the strings in Python? In this lecture, we are trying to see the basic manipulations on the strings, but we are going to learn advanced manipulations on the strings in further lectures of this section. So let me create a new project to demonstrate these strings. The one what we have created in the previous lecture is just for demo. Let me create a new project. Before creation of the new project, we have to close the existing project. So go to File menu, Close Project. Now you can create a new project here and provide the path of the project name as C:\Python, and actual project name is Language Fundamentals. This will be your name of your actual folder, and also it is the project name. And uncheck this checkbox called create main.py because it is not required. Click on create. So we have created a new project, and by the way, we have changed the color theme of this PyCharm. Let me show how to do that. To change the color theme, go to the settings icon at the top right corner and click on theme and say install theme. Here you can search for the theme called Groovebox. That is GRUV. So I have just installed this particular theme and it will automatically change to that particular theme. So this is how the theme look like. You can use any other theme, whatever you like. So in this new project, let me create a new file. So right click on that project name, that is Language Fundamentals. Create a new Python file. Specify the file name as strings.py. Of course, it will automatically take the file extension called .py. Press Enter key to confirm. Now, how can you exactly create a string? At first, why we have to create a string? A string is a collection of characters, right? That means the names, right? So whenever you would like to store or print the names, then you will use the strings. For example, I would like to store my name. But remember that in Python language, you require to represent the strings either with double quotes or single quotes. Here, I am using double quotes. That means in between open and close of the double quotes, you can write any string. That means collection of characters. It may include with alphabets, spaces, and digits as well. For example, I am writing my name. So that is absolutely a valid string in Python. Let me see whether we can run this program. Right-click anywhere in the code window and click on Run option. And the keyboard shortcut for the same is Ctrl+Shift+F10. Here we cannot get any output. So the string that is written here by default will not be printed. In order to print this particular string, we have to instruct the Python to print the same by using a predefined function called print. So we have to write print. So within the double quotes or single quotes, we have to write our string value. So we are getting the same output as below. Your string may include with alphabets, digits, spaces, and special characters as well. For example, something like this. Yes, it works. So our string may contain the spaces, special characters, uppercase letters, lowercase letters, and also spaces. But in case if you open the double quotes, you must close the same. Otherwise, we will get error. Here, for example, I am not closing the double quotes, so that will be immediately error. If you place the mouse pointer on the same, we are getting the message called missing closing quote. So it instructs us to keep the double quotes. That means to close it. Alright. So can we write the strings within single quotes as well? Yes, we can write. Something like this. Yes, it works. We are getting the output. So we can use double quotes and single quotes as well. But suppose, for example, I would like to print two words, that is line by line. That means first hello, and on the next line I would like to print world. Let us try. In case if you try the same with simple double quotes open and close, it doesn't work. It shows me error. It says that unresolved reference world. So how can you really write multiple lines of strings? We have to use triple quotes. You heard correctly, that is triple quotes. So double quotes, double quotes, double quotes 3 times. And of course we have to close the same. And of course you can write more than one line as per the requirement. You can write the combination of uppercase, lowercase as per the requirement. So any number of lines that is in between the triple quotes open and close is completely treated as a valid string. But of course, it doesn't show the same in the output directly. We have to use the print. Print begins here and closes at last. So it should work. Anyways, to see the output to avoid the confusion, let me comment out the above lines. To comment a particular line, the keyboard shortcut is Ctrl/. So hold down the Ctrl key and then press slash. So it will be commented out. To uncomment the same as well, place the cursor at the required position and press the same key, that is Ctrl/. It will be uncommented out. So whenever you comment a particular line, that particular line will not be executed by the Python interpreter. So comments are ignored by Python interpreters. Now let me comment out the previous statements like this, so that you can see the last statement output only. So you can see the complete output, that is the multi-line string. So you can create the multi-line strings with triple quotes. But can I use single quotes instead of double quotes? Yes, absolutely you can. Let me copy paste the same line and comment out the previous code. How do you comment out? Select it, Ctrl/. Alright. Now, instead of double quotes, I'm using triple single quotes. Single quotes open, close, like this. So here, these are three individual single quotes, single quotes, single quotes, single quotes 3 times. And in the same way, here also single quotes, single quotes, single quotes 3 times. So it is working as expected. Means the line breaks that you gave in the string is getting printed as it is. Means after hello we have given the next line, so the same is getting printed as it is.